Good morning, everyone. This is Tammy the Fibonacci Princess. It is Monday, August 24th, and I have a video for you about SPX levels again. So last week, I posted a video for you and told you that if we went through the 786 retracement of this swing up, we would either retest the previous low of 76.88. You can see the date and the price down here at the bottom. That's how these work. See that black area down here? This is where you can see the date and the price. I said we'd retest the previous low of 76.88 or make a lower low. Well, what happened? We took out that 786 retracement. It is no longer on my chart because once something's been violated and I delete it, then it's no longer there. But it was right in this area here. Well, now I have another level for you to pay attention to. Okay, that was there. Now, today, when we open, we are going to be watching for us to hold 76.61 or 76.51. If we do not hold 7661 or 7651, that's the 618 retracement and the 786 retracement, then we will retest the previous low of last week, which was 76.72 on the 20th of August, or we will make a lower low. Okay, with the overnight price action that I'm seeing right now on the ES daily chart, I can go ahead and help you look at that. Look, it looks like on ES, we are trying to take out the 786 retracement of this swing up, which is 7667. And if you have questions about my charts, please post them in the comments below because I want you to understand how they work. I know they're confusing when you first look at them, but I am always more than happy to answer questions and help you any way I can. So this is the futures for SPX, and what are we doing? It looks like we're trying to take out the 786 retracement of this swing up. So what are we doing? We're retesting the previous low. So the previous low almost is 76.57. Then underneath, so that kind of actually takes us, I'm going to go ahead and delete this level. That takes us to our next level of support, 76.51 to 54. If that doesn't hold, the next level of support I have for you here, 76.37. I'm going to widen that zone because of that extension that I just made. So 76.37 to 45 is the next level. Now, I do have it written here on the chart for you. I want to reload this and get you a better number because the moving averages change from day to day. But right now, we have the 50 SMA at 75.87.8, so almost 89. So around 75.80 or so, but all right, 87 on here. But that does change. It might change a little bit once the market opens. Please be aware of that. But so it looks like to me, you know, we're either going to retest previous lows from last week or make lower lows. So please be aware of that today when you are trading. Position yourself wisely. I could see us going much lower here, especially since this is a NASDAQ futures chart. We came up to the 382 retracement of this swing up, and we have failed, and we are trying to go lower on NASDAQ. So I have to delete these numbers because they are no longer good. I would say that we're probably going to continue at least down. We've gone under the 50 SMA now. Let's look at the continuous chart for that. I like to look at continuous charts for my moving averages. It's at 29,507. So that's changed around 500. But next levels to look for on NASDAQ, 28,653 to 781. Then 28,401, then 28,179. Those are some different levels for you to look at. This is the NASDAQ futures chart. Just remember, on NASDAQ futures and NASDAQ cash session, we have three of the, looks like we basically have three of the moving averages on the side of the bears now, still holding that 200 simple. SPX is a little bit different. We still have all the moving averages on the side of the bulls, but what I'm looking for is today for that 5 to possibly close, below that 13. I'm talking about this blue line right here. That's the 5 exponential moving average. The red one is the 13 exponential moving average. When we see that 5 cross below that 13, that is a sign that we are vulnerable to more downside price action. Let me show you where this has happened in the past. You see the 5 cross below the 13. And what did we do? That was in June. We made a lower low there, came down and tested that 50 simple, which is that green line you see here. Again, we crossed back up and then crossed back down. Had at least a week of downside price action there, over a week. Here again, failed, continued down, went under the 50 simple there. That was our pullback in July. So it's hard for me to say whether or not we're really looking to roll over here completely, but I don't think getting down to 7,500 area is would be crazy, because that's where about where the 50 simple is, and we have price support down there. So I would not be surprised if we went down to test that 7,500 area and then maybe continue this move up. We may not, but just be aware that that would not surprise me at all if we did that. All right, everybody, that's all I've got for you for today. Like I said, if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. Be sure to like and subscribe. I am trying to build my YouTube channel. In addition, I'm also trying to build my Substack right now. It's going great. I have a paid newsletter that comes out. I at least post 4 to 5 charts a week in that paid newsletter. Right now, it is only $20 a month, or $180 for the year. That you get 4 months free. I may raise the prices at some point, but right now I'm trying to get it built, get it out there. People love it. People that are subscribed to it, they love it. I have a free newsletter also that comes out once a week that will give you futures levels on SPX, NDX, gold, and crude. That comes out very early on Tuesday mornings before market open. All right, everybody. And also on X, I'm at Trader Tammy1. Be sure to follow me on there. The other good thing about my Substack is, and it delivers straight to your email. You don't have to be a member of Substack in order to use Substack, because it comes straight to your email address. But you can ask me questions in there also, and I will do chart request for you. So come sign up, join us, and I hope all of you have a very blessed rest of your week, and I'll talk to all of you soon. Take care.